I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses.
Welcome back, everyone. In this episode, we're setting sail from Porto Heli to the stunning island of Spetses, then on to Poros Aegina, and finally on to Vari, just south of Athens. Today's sail to Spetses is a short and easy 5 nautical mile sail. Spetses is a charming little island located just off the eastern coast of the Peloponnese, about 50 miles southwest of Athens. It's famous for its rich maritime history, elegant mansions, and the fact that cars are banned in town, so it's all about walking, cycling, and of course, horse-drawn carriages. With a light breeze in our sails, we made the quick hop over, enjoying the crystal clear waters and stunning views along the way. Spetses is a hotspot for charter boats, and when I say hotspot, I mean they drop anchors like confetti at a New Year's Eve party. We saw anchors overlapping and chains crossing 5 deep. I mean, literally, charter boats were packed in 3, 4, 5 rows deep. They were tied stern to each other like sardines in a tin can. It was one big, chaotic, floating puzzle.
I've become lost in their spell, so come closer, my dear.
Rather than squeeze into that madness, though, we made the call to keep going. We went just around the corner where we found a peaceful little cove. We entered the anchorage intending to free anchor and just spin, but there were too many boats around us that were fairly close. So we picked up anchor and stern tied to the rocks. We were surrounded by turquoise water with a beautiful beach behind us. We dropped an 8.8 with the bridle. We've got 46.8. We put 8 on the bridle, so we really were at 38 of chain. And now we're gonna see which way the boat moves. This monohull is leaving, so I'm not worried about them.
Anchor that way. Turn that way.
This should have been a fairly easy anchorage to anchor in, but for whatever reason, we always make things as difficult as possible for ourselves. So we're like all on top of each other. And if the wind turns more, which it's not supposed to, we're gonna be past the buoys. So, all right, we're tying off. From there, it was less than a 10-minute walk into town where we could enjoy the charm of Spetses, minus all the stress of the anchor wrangling. Sometimes the best spots aren't really the obvious ones. Can rappel down the hill, I guess. Pretty little town. We just came down this beautiful alley full of flowers and beautiful stone walls for all these houses. Motorcycles everywhere. No cars. There's no marina here. There's no pontoons. There's nothing. Like literally this first row of boats right here, they're stern tied. You can see all the yellow ropes. They're stern tied. And then the next row of sailboats or catamarans is stern tied to the bow of that row. And then the next line is stern tied to the other bow. So they're 5 deep here. Literally 5 deep. All tied to each other. And their anchors have to be all over the place. I can't even imagine the cluster when one of them wants to leave. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another one coming.
Yeah. So when the one in the middle says, sorry guys,
It's an ordeal.
I need to leave.
No, you're not leaving until like...
These are all charter. They're all charters here.
Look at them, they're all so happy. Look at this guy's teeth.
Oh, it's like smiling. It looks like it's smiling.
After just one night, we set sail from Spetses for a longer passage, 26 nautical miles to Poros. This incredible island is a favorite stop for sailors, with its famous town wall packed with boats stern tide in a never-ending line. Not wanting to squeeze into that crowd, we opted for the more relaxed Poros anchorage. From there, we took the dinghy into town, spending the afternoon wandering through the charming streets, grabbing a hot cup of coffee and soaking up the atmosphere before heading back to the boat for a peaceful night at anchor.
Oh, that's neat. Is that a windalow? That is probably an electric motor. I wonder if that's that windalow boat.
Leaving Poros and heading to, what's the name of the island? Aegina? Which is our halfway point between here and Athens. For a cool $75 million, you too could have Mogambo. Mogambo is owned by WhatsApp co-founder Jan Koum. He bought it new in 2012 for $75 million. It's a custom-built 74-meter or 240-foot long yacht that holds 17 crew members, and 7 cabins sleep up to 12 guests. Mogambo's top speed is 20 miles per hour. One website states Mogambo was spotted in San Francisco Bay in May 2024, and this video was taken here in Greece in August 2023, which was 9 months earlier. According to the Marine Traffic app, Mogambo is currently in Palm Beach. The website also states Mogambo can be chartered for just 600,000 euros per week. Bargain! We're coming from Poros over there. And these rocks are kind of neat. Not in the dark, but... and that's where we're going. I think it's called Aegina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's kind of the halfway point between Poros and Athens. And we're going to be staying on the northeastern side of it. And hopefully we'll have little to no swell, even though the reviews say that it's a swelly, rolly place. We continued our journey with an 18 nautical mile sail to the northeastern corner of the island of Aegina for 2 nights. Aegina, known for its pistachios and laid-back vibe, made for a great stop before our final leg, although we never actually left the boat because of the strong winds. And we are off, leaving Aegina and headed up to Athens. It was a busy anchorage last night. 99% of these boats are charter boats coming from Athens, and they've just spent the week in the Mediterranean, and they are due back into Athens either this afternoon or tomorrow. I think they go Saturday to Saturday or something like that, and today's Friday. So don't forget the ball on top of your head. was like because we never got off the boat yesterday. We stayed here 2 nights. 2 quite rolly nights. When I woke up at 3 or 3:30 when Zoe had to pee, it wasn't really rolly at all, but you were already asleep, so I didn't want to wake you up. Donovan slept on the sofa last night because he can't sleep on the bed in the hall down deep when it's... Yeah. They've come to a screeching halt, so I have a feeling both their engines are off. So once you get it set...
What's that knot at right now?
We have 11.7 knots, true wind on the beam, right there. And
Yeah, that's sailboat, huh?
yeah, we're going totally like this red mark right here is the shipping channel. So there's going to be lots of boats. We're going over here.
Go at 90 degrees, so
Like
if
this.
it's like this, we gotta go straight across it.
Yep. And I mean, that's basically what we're going to be doing anyway.
Right.
To get to the anchorage we're going to. What he's talking about is we want to get through the channel as fast as possible where all the shipping cargo things are, so you don't really want to go this way or this way because it just takes longer. You want to go straight across, which is fine because our anchorage is right there anyway. There's a sailboat all the way up there, but he's going to pass in front of us. He's going to pass between us. They might be on the couch too. I kind of moved everything onto the couch in case it was going to be a bumpy ride. A little
Angle
bit.
it more that way.
I know. I'm just letting that boat go by.
They'll be fast.
Yeah.
Or 20 knots now.
What, do you have any reefs in right now? I would put a reef in. It's going from 13 to 17 to 13 to 17, so. It's good. We set off sailing another 15 nautical miles east to our anchorage south of Athens in the town of Vari. We thought we found the perfect spot to relax while waiting for a good weather window to head north into the city. The water was calm and the holding was great. What more could we ask for? Well, it turns out maybe a little bit more peace and quiet. We are just arriving to an anchorage south of Athens, so when we do go up to Athens in a couple of days, it'll be about a 2-hour sail up or motor up because we're gonna have wind in the nose the whole time. But this looks like a nice anchorage for the next day or 2 before we go up to Athens, and we're gonna take Zoe to a veterinary over here to get her checked out because she's got all kinds of stuff going on with a bump on her head, and we don't want her to scratch it. It's already bleeding, and she's got green stuff coming out of her eyes, and she's just a mess. So we're gonna go get her checked out. Our new anchorage is very nice. It even comes with Athens airport airplane noise, motorcycle racing noise from that highway all the way over there. And to top it all off, we've got this awesome techno music. Because who doesn't love techno music when it's not even nighttime yet?
Breaking news.
that wraps up this episode's adventure. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss our next episode when we head north to Athens. See you on the next one.
Tengo la fe, mi alma. Escucho a Dios, él me habla. Y a pide de él no me basta. Siempre tú me cuidas, tú me salvas a mí. De la oscuridad de las fantasmas en mí. Todo lo que tengo es gracias a ti. Me salvas a mí, me salvas a mí.